Being Cristiano Ronaldo might seem like a dream: rich, famous, talented, and with an incredible athletic physique. However, behind all the luxury and success, there are many reasons why his life can be incredibly frustrating. But this why it sucks to be born as Cristiano Ronaldo. Extreme pressure since childhood. You weren't born into wealth. You grew up in a tough environment in Madeira, Portugal, and had to work extremely hard to escape poverty and become a professional footballer. While other kids your age were playing and having fun, you were already undergoing intense training, trying to prove yourself in the highly competitive world of football. At just 14 years old, you had to leave your family and move to Sporting Lisbon's academy. Imagine being a young teenager, living alone in a city far from home. Many people see you as arrogant or overly ambitious, but they don't understand the sacrifices you made from such a young age. Always compared to Lionel Messi. No matter how many trophies you win or records you break, you will always be compared to Lionel Messi. Your rivalry has lasted over a decade, and every achievement you earn is immediately measured against Messi's. Even if you score a hat trick in a crucial match, people will still say, "But Messi is naturally more talented." That must be exhausting. You have to constantly prove yourself as the best, while many people have already decided that Messi will always be superior, loved and hated in equal measure. You are one of the most famous athletes in the world, but that fame also comes with millions of haters. Many consider you arrogant, selfish, or too dramatic on the pitch. On social media, you receive millions of negative comments every day. If you have just one bad game, people immediately flood you with criticism and insults. Imagine living with that pressure every single day for more than 20 years.
Age is your biggest enemy.
Even though you have maintained an incredible physique and follow a strict regimen, you are still human. As you get older, your speed and stamina inevitably decline. However, expectations for you remain as high as when you were 25. If you fail to score in a few matches, people start saying, "You're finished," or "You're too old." In reality, you are still playing at a level far superior to most footballers, but you are always held to an almost impossible standard. You always have to be a role model. As one of the most influential athletes in the world, you cannot live like an ordinary person. You must always maintain a perfect public image. Every action, every word you say can become global news. You cannot do things that would be considered normal for others, like freely eating junk food, getting angry in public, or just relaxing without attracting media attention. Even something as simple as drinking water at a press conference while moving a Coca-Cola bottle became a viral moment that affected a major corporation. The pressure to maintain your legacy. With so many records and achievements, you cannot retire without the world watching your every move. Fans and critics constantly speculate about your next club, when you will retire, and whether you will remain at the top until that moment comes. You cannot simply enjoy playing football without overwhelming pressure. If you join a less competitive league, people will say you're chasing money. If you stay at the highest level but don't dominate as you once did, people will say you should have retired already. Your personal life is never truly private. Every detail of your personal life is public knowledge. From your relationship with Georgina Rodriguez to your children, everything is constantly discussed in the media. If there's even a small negative rumor about you, it spreads worldwide in an instant. You cannot live a normal life, casually walking down the street without being surrounded by fans or paparazzi. Conclusion: an extraordinary but exhausting life. Of course, being you comes with many benefits: wealth, fame, and an incredible football career. However, behind all of that, there is constant pressure, unrealistic expectations, and a life that is never truly your own. Being you may look amazing from the outside, but when you take a closer look, it's not a life that everyone would want.